Hey you guys, I'm back with a foundation routine. So if you'd like to see how I got my foundation to look like this, just keep watching. I started off with my eyebrows done just for the sake of time. I will begin by priming my skin with the NYX Shine Killer primer. I like to use this because it helps to control my oils and my shine, and it's just always a good idea to prime your skin before you put on your makeup just to ensure that it lasts longer. For a second primer, I'm using my sample of the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector, and it really helps to fill in my pores. I'm moisturizing my lips with the Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm, my current favorite lip balm. Shout out to Mia for putting me on. I'm starting my foundation routine by putting on some Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 360 and Mary Kay in the shade Bronze 4. I mix it together on the back of my hand and just spread it all over my face. Here lately, I've been preferring to use my Real Techniques brush instead of my sponge to do my foundation. And I'm just blending it in all over my neck and my jawline just to make sure there's no line of demarcation, and continuing to blend it all over my skin. I'm going to start highlighting using my LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Pure Beige. And I kind of like to do triangles underneath my eyes and whatever on my chin and my forehead. Doesn't really matter. I'm also taking my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard. I bought the shade too light, so I just put one dot under each eye to add a little more highlight and a little more coverage. And you'll see now I'm using my Real Techniques sponge to blend out the highlight. One thing you'll notice if you watch my previous video, this time I did not put powder underneath my foundation. Recently, I've been liking the glow that I've been getting without putting the powder underneath my foundation. So if you do put powder underneath your foundation, just be careful, be sparing with it. And also make sure you don't put too much because it can cause flashbacks. So now I'm just going to set my highlighted areas with a little of the Laura Mercier powder. Making my fish face, I am about to reverse contour, and this just lets me know where I'll be placing my contour and makes it look very clean. I'm sweeping off the excess powder from where I set my highlighted areas with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish powder in the shade Dark Golden. This prevents me from looking chalky underneath my eyes and anywhere I highlight it, and gives me a skin-like finish. So now I'll be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in the shade Medium to Tan. And this just adds dimension where the foundation made my skin and my face look flat, and also adds back a little warmth to my skin. Now I'll be using my Ruby Kisses powder in the shade Chestnut to contour. Now that I'm done contouring, I'm sweeping away that excess Laura Mercier powder with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish powder. For a pop of color on the cheeks, I'm adding my MAC blush in the shade Burnt Pepper. To lock everything in that I just did, I'm just spraying a setting spray all over my skin. Taking the shade Daydream in my current favorite highlighter palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, I'm just going to highlight and add some glow to the high parts of my cheekbones. I like to do this after I add my setting spray, and sometimes I do it before and after. Depends on the kind of day or what I'm doing. But it just adds an extra glow, just like when you add setting spray to your eyeshadows to make your eyeshadow pop. I don't like contouring my nose, so I just put a little highlighter down the center of it, and I also put highlighter on my Cupid's bow. Give y'all a little side action. Yes, look at that glow. Yes, girl. Okay, now I'm just going to put a little eyeliner on and a little mascara to round out the look. This look is all about the foundation, so I just kept it simple. The eyeliner that I'm using to tightline is by L'Oreal. It's their Silk-a-Seam liner. I love using it on my lower lash line. We just like to glow everywhere. So I'm taking the shades Daydream and 143 and adding them to my inner corner of my eyes. I do not finish my makeup looks without adding highlighter to my inner corners. For mascara, I'm using the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara. When I add mascara to my top lashes, I just wiggle and roll the wand. This helps me to get the most length that I can out of the mascara. We'll finish up with a gloss by Fenty Beauty in the shade Spacesuit. And that's it. This is the finished look. If you all like what you see, give me a thumbs up and comment. If there's anything else that you would like to see on my channel, please let me know, and I will do my best to put those out for you. Thanks so much for all your support, and I'll see y'all next time.